This is a review of this Thimble Slide. I did a review of a Rocky Mountain ring slide, which is pretty much the same goal on both, is to be able to play slide and chords. This was my Rocky Mountain ring slide. And I found this one, particularly on this guitar, difficult to use because it's just wide enough to cover two strings with such a wide neck. And so you have to really be precise. On top of that, it's got that lobe on top in order to weight it down to 40 grams so it'd be similar to other slides. And I never thought that was really necessary because the slides I use, none of them are anywhere near this heavy. And so this was just cumbersome. And Steve Hardwick mentioned Thimble Slide, and I looked at him and I tried that. And it's the same idea, is that you can have the slide on and do chords. Oops. And bar chords. And last time I wasn't able to do a 9 chord. I can do 9 chords with this one on. This one goes on your ring finger, and you can size it with that gap. This one needs to be squeezed a little harder, evidently, because it got in my way when I went to do the C chord. But once you get it sized right, which is pretty easy to do, screwdriver to pry, and I'm actually able to squeeze it with my fingers to bring it in, make it smaller, which needs to be done. So that was really easy. And this one claims on most guitars it'll do 3 strings. Well, this is a really wide neck, and it is doing 3 strings. It'll almost cover 4, but on this one not. Some of my other guitars it might. So it's done that, and you heard me on the piece that I'm working on how it sounds on that, and it's real easy to target certain strings. So thing about playing in standard tuning like I am right now with the slide is picking up extra strings doesn't sound good when you're in standard tuning. In open tuning you can get away with it because anything extra you pick up is in the same chord you're using. But in standard tuning it's not. Where this makes it easier to target, like this, I was just doing the 3rd string. And so it makes it real easy to work with. It's lightweight, super simple and intuitive to use. I personally, in my own opinion, it's vastly superior to this one, and it's about $15 cheaper too. It's brass as opposed to steel here, so you know, if you're into the nuances of sounds of different materials, you might like the brass a little better. So it's a Thimble Slide.